What's up, people? It's Hatman, and once again, I've been away for a couple weeks, or inactive for a couple weeks because I've been very busy, so I'm kind of behind on a lot of these news stories. Now, I want to talk in this video about a fight which is possibly happening on the undercard of Gennady Golovkin versus David Lemieux, and that is a fight between former WBC heavyweight champion Bermane Stiverne and Cuban heavyweight Luis Ortiz. Now, apparently Stiverne says he knows nothing about this clash because people are acting as though the fight is signed, sealed and delivered, but it's far from that. It's just a clash that's being talked about as a possibility for the undercard of Golovkin-Lemieux. If it does happen, it's a very interesting fight, and it's a fight which I'm kind of undecided about in terms of who I think would win, because Luis Ortiz has been so inactive. He obviously tested positive, I think, for steroids before he was due to fight Ruslan Chagayev. So he's kind of been on the sideline since then. As far as I know, I don't think he's fought since his one-round knockout of the Nigerian cruiserweight. His name escapes me at the moment. Who's that Nigerian cruiserweight he knocked out? The one who fought Tarver as well. Latif Kayode. Yeah, Latif Kayode, that's the guy's name. So as far as I'm aware, he's been inactive since then. But had he been active all this time, I'd pick him against Stiverne, because he's taller, he's got much longer arms, and he's more mobile than Stiverne. But I need to see him after this whole steroid controversy, because steroids will speed up your metabolism, all right? They will, I mean, actually, I'm not even sure if they speed up your metabolism. That's I think they do anyway, but they certainly increase testosterone levels, okay? And steroids, depending on the quality of steroids that someone is taking and whatnot, can help people to not only gain muscle, but also lose weight, because they allow you to push your muscles harder in training, and it has a ripple knock-on effect in terms of you being able to lose weight and stay trim. So how is Luis Ortiz going to look now that he's not on steroids? And I'm assuming that he was on steroids, and I'm assuming that it wasn't a false positive, because I haven't seen anything else in the news or what have you about this steroid situation. All I heard is he tested positive and he lost out on his shot against the WBA regular champion Chagayev, and that was that. So how is he going to be after that? Is it going to be the same Luis Ortiz? Is he going to be a lot heavier? Will he be as sharp? We don't know. But certainly the Ortiz who fought Latif Kayode, I'd pick him to beat Stiverne. Stiverne is, and always has been, a terrible pressure fighter. He's terrible on his front foot. He can't cut off the ring, never could. And his head movement is poor, predictable, and his front foot attack is very one-dimensional. Stiverne is good if you meet him head-on in the middle of the ring and stay right there in punching range. He's very effective then. If you're fighting on the inside with him, head-to-head, toe-to-toe, Stiverne's very dangerous. He's got very fast hands when he lets his shots go. He's very heavy-handed. He's a good combination puncher when he's letting off on a stationary target. But when you give Stiverne any type of lateral movement, and you've got the reach and the range to back that up, you're going to give Stiverne all types of problems. As I've mentioned many times before, long before Stiverne fought Deontay Wilder, I was talking about the fact that Stiverne was outboxed for the majority of the fight against Ray Austin. A 40-year-old, over-the-hill, fat, out-of-shape Ray Austin gave Bermane Stiverne fits. He was literally boxing circles around the guy at times in that fight. Stiverne was behind until he found a knockout punch in rounds 9 or 10 against Ray Austin. So that should set off alarm bells for anyone thinking that Bermane Stiverne, could possibly cut the ring down on a mobile, tall fighter. Okay, that fight right there shows you that he's going to struggle with anyone that's mobile and tall, can move around. And Luis Ortiz, for those of you who ain't seen him, he's a southpaw as well. So that might present even more of a problem for Bermane Stiverne. He can move. I don't expect Luis Ortiz to move as much as Wilder did, because I don't think he's quite as, athletic as Wilder. He's older. heavier. I don't think he'll move that much, but he can certainly move as much as Ray Austin did. So, I don't know. It's a good fight, though. It's an interesting fight. And I hope it happens. It will be a very, very good undercard fight for Golovkin Lemieux. Let me know how you think about what you think about a possible Bermane Stiverne Luis Ortiz clash. How do you see it going? And let me know your opinions on this whole steroid situation. Was Luis Ortiz on steroids? Have you heard anything to the contrary? And is lack of steroids, is assumed lack of steroids going into a possible fight with Stiverne affect his performance in a negative way to the point where it would give Stiverne a significantly better chance of winning it? Yeah, let me know how you feel in the comment section below. It's happening. I'm out.